The impact of immigration is not just felt on the southern border. Located just 2.5 miles from campus, one woman fights to stay in the United States. Edith Espinal has lived in the Columbus Mennonite Church for over 500 days. Churches are considered sensitive locations for immigration and customs enforcement, who generally don't raid these sites. Before her sanctuary stay, Edith lived in Columbus, Ohio for over 20 years with her husband and 3 children.
I decided to enter to sanctuary because, what I told you before, I have one deportation order from immigration, especially with ICE. The ICE officers told me in August 2017 I need to back to Mexico, and they told me they want to deport me. That's why I make the decision to come in sanctuary to stop my deportation order. In fighting for I can fix my legal status.
Since 2017, Edith has lived in the converted upper levels of the church, with her main living arrangements behind the church nursery.
The hard part living in here is I stay here by myself. ¿Cómo se dice? La soledad que siento.
The solitude I feel.
And because I don't have my freedom.
While in sanctuary, Edith receives support from congregation members and staff who volunteer their time to make sure her stay is as comfortable as possible.
Members for the church come to visit to me and we have lunch sometimes, have conversations and company, especially the company, because sometimes I feel alone here in the church. My husband and my daughter come every day to have dinner and sleep with me. And well, sometimes my daughter is not available to come. And also my kids, my son, Brandon, he's coming some days, but in the weekend, they really came.
Austin McCabe-Yonke is the sanctuary coordinator and has worked with Edith since the beginning. McCabe-Yonke spoke about the church's initial decision to let Edith stay.
To feel like, you're contributing to something that that's making a real difference, that you can point to a certain individual, even if it's not going to solve all the problems, all the big problems of the world. There's something tangible, not just kind of abstract and, thinking about different ideas, but actually here we are. And maybe part of this bigger project of social justice is just saying to Edith, saying yes, saying, yes, we can take you in and we'll be with you in this journey.
The Columbus City Council passed a resolution February 25th in symbolic support of Edith and Miriam Vargas, another woman in sanctuary. While the resolution does not change her citizenship status, it is a show of support from Columbus officials.
It's really a first step in building public support for Edith's case. This is like the first big win to say the city of Columbus stands behind Edith. So we're hoping that can just keep building more support, so people in power act in a way that will allow Edith to go back to her home.
And home is Edith's main goal, and why she continues to live in the church.
Creo que esos son los resultados que quiero, que pueda regresar a casa teniendo mi estatus legal.
So I think these are the results I want. I want to be able to return home to my family with legal status.
Y poder seguir siendo yo como siempre he sido.
And be able to continue being myself like I've always been.
With Lantern TV, I'm Deborah Eshin.